Hello, I am Meteorologist Eric Donten on the night watch at the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center in New York. Today is December 8th at about 3:20 GMT. So today we will be looking at Tropical Cyclone Jasper, currently located in the Coral Sea. This here is the latest satellite image from the SIMS website, with the official Joint Typhoon Warning Center track also overlaid here. So the system is currently a Category 4 tropical cyclone, so a pretty strong system, and it is located near 14.4 south, 156.5 east as of December 8th at 3 GMT. We can see that it is expected to track to the south-southwest initially and then begin more of a southwest to west turn over the next several days, eventually tracking towards the northern coast of Queensland by the middle of next week. The system right now has max sustained winds of 120 knots, and it is expected to maintain that intensity for the next 12 hours or so, but then begin a gradual weakening trend due to less favorable environmental conditions. One of those things will be slightly increasing wind shear over the next couple days, and also the system will be entraining some dry air on its northern side, which will also help to weaken it. However, as it approaches the northern coast of Queensland in the longer range, there is the potential for some slight re-intensification prior to landfall, as conditions may become slightly more conducive at that time. This here is again the official Joint Typhoon Warning Center track, but the official forecasted gale radius is also overlaid, so we can see the 34 knot gale radius extends pretty far south from the center of circulation. Taking a look here at the 12Z GFS ensemble tracks, again we can see pretty good agreement on the track that I mentioned previously. However, there is some uncertainty in the exact point at which the system will begin that more due westward track. So at this time, it appears the most likely position would be somewhere between about 16 south latitude and 18 south latitude. As we can see, that's where the bulk of the ensemble members have the system. And it should be noted that the European ensembles are very similar to the GFS as well. So finally, taking a look at the significant wave heights associated with the system, we can see that we have high to even very high seas right near the center of circulation, with very rough seas, though still extending pretty far out from the center of the system into the southern Solomon Sea, as well as much of the Coral Sea. As we move forward in time, conditions will gradually ease over the Solomon Sea. However, the very rough seas will spread throughout parts of the Coral Sea. And the biggest thing to monitor as we head into the weekend and the beginning to middle of next week will be ships that may be along the northeast coast of Australia here, and especially any that may be at port in the expected potential track of the system, or for any vessels that are transiting north or southbound along the coast of Australia, because there is limited sea room with the Great Barrier Reef to the east. So for any vessels at port or underway in this region, it may become necessary for at-port vessels to potentially depart north or south to be able to remain at safe berth from the system. And for any underway vessels, they may either have to stop and let the system pass ahead before continuing, or potentially route further east and around the system. So this is something we will be closely monitoring here at Fleetweather over the next several days. But that sums up this video. So please make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow us on LinkedIn to receive all the latest weather and routing news. Once again, this is Meteorologist Eric Donten from the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center. Stay connected and safe.